Hello, hello. The Nighthowler from Theros Beyond Death says if you control two or less creatures, create a Nyxborn Nighthowler token. And that's just what we're going to do here. So the Nyxborn Nighthowler token does something interesting. It says at the beginning of your turn, this creature's power and toughness becomes XX, where X is the number of creature cards in all graveyards. So I have been absolutely pumping my graveyard. I'm filling it up with all sorts of different spells and effects, including Ashiok's A1. But we're going to get to far more than are currently in there. So let's skip right forward into the game. There we go. We've leapt about 5 minutes forward. And right now I've got 51 cards, which includes 15 creatures in my graveyard. And I'm ready to play the Nighthowler spell, which puts the Nighthowler token into play. And what we should see is at the beginning of my turn, it will become XX, which is the number of creatures in all graveyards. So yeah, let's kill that one. There we go. We'll kill Greg's creature, puts another creature in a graveyard. And we'll surveil two. Yeah, we'll surveil those creatures. That's two more in graveyards. So when we look at the beginning of our turn, let's watch what happens to the Nighthowler. It becomes 23-23. That's great. Let's check the graveyards. So I've got 22 creatures, and Greg should have one because we've gone to 23. Yeah, Greg has one, which is the one I just killed. So that's worked brilliantly, hasn't it? And there's the Nyxborn Nighthowler. So it's rare. It's normally 1-1. It comes into play 1-1. It's black and has the creature type enchantment horror. I think there are objectives in some old legacy events that say play horrors, so it'll be useful for that. I'm not sure if it will account. It will count towards enchantment objectives because it's a creature, not a support. And it has at the beginning of your turn, this creature's power and toughness becomes XX. X is the number of creature cards in all graveyards, and that's quite important. So you'll notice normally tokens, when they're modified, the power and toughness goes green and you can tap on it and see how it's been modified. This has become 23-23. So that's now its base power and toughness. And can you think of different ways to abuse a creature with a massive base power and toughness? I bet you can think of a few. That's the artwork. I really love these Nyxborn creatures. So remember, the Nyx is the night sky above the plane of Theros. And it's all the stars where all the gods live. It's kind of the other side, if you like. And these Nyxborn creatures have no agency. They escape from that, from the other world, and they have this otherworldly look about them. And you can always see all the stars, the star field of Nyx in them. And I think the effect of all of those is really, really stunning. And this has got a kind of crazy, kind of wolf, snake, serpenty lizard thing going on, hasn't it, about it? A bit of a hybrid creature. Fabulous bit of art. So let's mention the artist. This is by Nils Ham from Dusseldorf, who did the Harpy token and the Human Wizard token. So Nils has already featured a couple of times. This is his hat trick with the Nyxborn Nighthowler token.